So story time, right? So I'm getting ready to get out of the military. So every once in a while, I go on job interviews. And I'm not just going on any job interview. I'm going for the job that's going to pay the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? $300,000, $400,000 a year. A guy can dream, right? So anyway, I pretty much made up this resume. Got an interview at this job. I mean, executive level job, top floor. I had a pretty rough day when I was getting ready to go and everything. But I finally made it there, and I'm standing at parade rest. My military friends know we don't talk at parade rest, but in this particular situation, it seemed fitting. It looked professional or whatever. So I'm standing there at parade rest talking to this executive, actually the CEO of the company, mind you, billionaire type. And, he's asking me all these questions about market analysis and, how I'll apply my skills I learned in the military to apply to his organization. And I was nailing it. I mean, completely nailing it. And then he asked me, he's like, "Hey, Corey, why does your resume say John?" Oops. I guess I sent the wrong one, sir. I'm sorry. He's like, "Hey, no problem. I think you're doing well. And, quite frankly, I usually don't tell people this, but I think you might be a good fit for our company." And I was pretty excited about that. I'm like, holy crap, I'm not out of the military yet. But if I wanted to be out, I could get this crazy job that I'm looking for. And, so he goes on, he says, "Hey, you're doing really good with the interview, but I was wondering, can you tell me about a situation you got yourself into and how you got out of it?" And I said, this is something I didn't think about. When I did all my research on how to land this job, I didn't think about, how this should go. So so I thought of the most recent thing that happened to me. So there was this, I said, "Sir, so there was this one time I had a poop really bad, but I was on an elevator, so I just pooped on an elevator. And as people came in, I just plugged my nose and said, 'People, they're damn dogs.'" And he kind of chuckled a little bit, and he said, "Oh my God, Corey." He's like, I figured you'd figure your way out of it." And he said, "But I was looking for more of a situation of, what you'd do if you're with my company and how you would get yourself out of it." I said, "Sir, that was your elevator. And if you don't mind, I like to go wipe my butt."